Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Web of Black Widow, issue number 5 of 5. Easily the first truly sexy cover, from, in my opinion at least, of the year, man. Like, this is gorgeous. And it's not just sexy because it's hot-ass Black Widow. No, no, no. Like, this is shiny, it's slick, it's just, ooh, man, this is gorgeous. Okay, fine, sexy also. Anyway, you get the gist, all right? This is a freaking awesome cover. I absolutely love this. Like, honestly, I could see maybe Art Gem being better than this, but for the most part, yeah, no. This is so good. This is hot. Plus, it's an action scene. Anyway, let's get talking about who made this comic book. We'll talk about the book itself. Jody Houser is the writer, artist Stephen Mooney, color artist Triona Farrell, and letters VC's Corey Petit. The cover artist is Jung-Geun. Hope I didn't butcher that name too much. And the variant cover art is by Sarah Pacelli and Tamara Bonvillain, and another one by Simone Bianchi. I hope I didn't butcher that name either. Anyhow, so let's get started with this. Anya is revealed to be the main bad guy here. She used to be the head mistress. It's just what she was called, though. She wasn't like the original headmistress, so that was actually kind of confusing. But oh well, at least they explained it in the cover page in this comic book. I'm going to have to give some spoilers for this one just because of the way that it ended for the most part. All of her friends, all of Black Widow's friends show up to help her. Cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with that because that really, she actually mentioned at one point, she's very upfront with this. The idea that it's the last thing that anybody would expect her to do, and yet, you know what I'm saying? Black Widow does exactly the last thing you would expect her to do. So she does, in fact, call her friends. I like when Cap showed up also. That was kind of cool. he was just slightly self-deprecating. I'm actually okay with that. This was a really fun comic book, man. Like, Hawkeye's moment was especially cool. You okay? Yeah. Ouch. If I had to make a complaint about one of the friends showing up, it would be Winter Soldier. I do feel like Anya was actually very specifically frightened when he showed up, when it's like, holy crap. But I literally want to be like, she practically drops to a knee or something like that. I gotta say, one of my favorite characters, because of the way that Brubaker made him, is the Winter Soldier. And when Bucky shows up, and especially when you're talking about, one, a fellow spy, or two, God forbid, somebody from the Red Room, that right there, that should be something where it's like, legendary, like a freaking Winter Guard, somebody. They show up and they see the Winter Soldiers there, and it's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, please don't shoot me. Like, I would love to just see something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just once in a while. Is that too much to ask? Whatever. That's not the name of this title, right? The whole reason of what was going on is that Anya wanted to get revenge on the Black Widow and make it as though she didn't exist. Really overcomplicated plan. Like, okay, so when you died, we put you back in another body because that's what we do. And I decided to put a virus in there that was very specific to you. Where'd you get it from? Shh, don't ask questions. It's very specific to you. And basically, this is all based on the Epsilon Red thing from the Red Ledger storyline that was in Tales of Suspense issue number 100 to, was it 105, I think it was? That was Matthew Rosenberg, that featured Hawkeye and the Winter Soldier teaming up with each other. Freaking awesome story. Easily on par with this story as well. Maybe a little bit better only in the sense that every single issue was knock them out the park. This one, it did get a little bit slow sometimes. I understand why it got slow, though. This is a pure spy, subterfuge, cloak and dagger type story where, lampposts in the back and stuff like that, knives in the dark, and yes, whatever. The red Epsilon thing, like the way she did that, I don't know. It's like, let's just go shoot in the freaking head and shoot up all the people that gave me an attitude about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, I get it. It had to look like an accident. It had to look like everything was fine because there's a redundancy there. You'll get your memories and then you'll forget them. Gotcha. It seems really complicated, So, Occam's razor, man. Just shave off all that other nonsense and keep what clearly works. So it was especially weird, but I did like the idea that the final battle was two-stage. I did like the idea that the final battle was very out of left field, different from what you'd expect from a Black Widow story. She's not just trying to handle it on her own. And I like the idea that it wasn't just Yelena, I know her name, Belanova, whatever, who, the other Black Widow, the blonde hair. I'm glad it wasn't her that was actually the main bad guy. I really thought that was what was going to happen. It was going to turn around. It's like, it's really me because I'm your only real enemy. No, now we've got another one. And this is cool. I dig on that. For the most part, this was a really fun comic book. It ended on a bang, which is important. I say you land that ending, you stick that ending. Suddenly you got a good run. So nice little 5-issue limited series. I enjoyed it. It's Jodie Hauser. I usually love everything that she does. Even though I didn't love this, I mean, it's a really freaking high bar. It's Jodie Hauser. But this was still good. The art in this was fantastic. Can't talk anymore about the cover. I think I reached my compliment limit, my compliment cap, talking about that cover. But dude, all in all, this was good. If you didn't get this series so far in floppy, not a worry. You could consider getting it in floppy because I don't know if Anna is her first appearance or not. I think that she is. So think about that one. I don't remember which book she actually first appeared in. It might have been the previous issue, but whatever. Either way, definitely get the trade paperback if you're looking for a good story. Because this was fun, man. I enjoyed reading this. And I'll bet you it reads a whole lot better just going straight through when you know the ending's already there. I think most of us read comic books and we're terrified that there's going to be a delay. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.